Hare Krishna, welcome to the session on Śrī Kṛṣṇa Līlā in Vṛndāvan. The series titled as Vraja Līlā Sudhā, the nectar of Vraja Līlā performed by Krishna in Vṛndāvan. The word Vraja means to move. Vraja means to move, to walk, to move. In Vṛndāvan, everybody moves around constantly. And why are they moving? They are moving to serve Sri Radha and Krishna. First of all, the forest, Vṛndāvan, the Vrinda Devi, herself, she moves around. The personification of Vrinda Devi, the personification of the forest of Vrinda Devi, she moves around constantly to facilitate the Leelas of Radha and Krishna. All the Gopa boys, they constantly move around to play with Krishna. The gopis constantly move around to churn butter and invite Krishna to come and steal the butter. The gopis constantly moving around, attracted by the Venu Ganam of Krishna, moving to Yamuna Tati to dance with Krishna. The animals, the cows and calves, they are constantly moving around to drink the nectar of Krishna's Venu Ganam. Everybody is the trees, the rivers, Yamuna river, the birds, the bees, everybody is moving constantly to facilitate the service for Radha and Krishna. That's why this is called Vraja Bhumi, the land of moving, the land of dynamism. Another meaning for the word Vraja is dynamism, being dynamic. Not being static, not being lazy, but being dynamic in the spirit of serving constantly. So when you have this Ananya Mamata Prema for Bhagavan, when you have this unalloyed devotion for Bhagavan, you're constantly looking out for service. You are never tired, you are never satisfied with the service, you are never lazy. You're constantly, one service after another service, constantly you want to do something for the Lord, for the pleasure of the Lord. That's why this Vraja Bhumi is very dynamic. Another meaning of Vraja is to follow the footsteps of Krishna, or to follow the instructions of Krishna, or to move according to the plan of Krishna. If you go by the literary meaning of the Sanskrit meaning of the word Vraja, Vraja means to move. So for sadhakas like all of us, the meaning of Vraja is to move according to the plan of Krishna. We have to adjust our life. We have to change our plan according to the plan of Krishna. All the time we make some plan, but we fail. Why? Because that is our plan. But if we perform things according to the plan of Krishna, then we never fail. As I always mention in the class, right? If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Now, if we don't plan our life according to the will of Krishna, then we are actually planning to fail. So this spirit, this mood is Vraja, constantly facilitating service for Krishna, constantly serving Radha and Krishna, the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna.
There is a slokam, right, Prabhuji, in Bhagavad Gita, Sarva Dharman Parityaksha Mameva Sharanam Vraja. That Vraja is same as this, Prabhuji.
Correct. Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja. Krishna is saying, abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. When we surrender to Krishna, what does that mean? That means we have to take dictation from Krishna and we have to move according to the will of Krishna. That is Vraja. In that shloka, the meaning of the word Vraja is to move according to the will of Krishna. Surrender unto him. Mam ekam sharanam Vraja. Move according to the will of Krishna. So that is Vraja Līlā Sudhā. Okay. So let's begin our discussion today. But before that, who and all are there? Okay, Swapna, welcome back.
Thanks, Prabhuji.
Thank you. We have
I'm waiting. You will tell the secret today.
Tell about what?
Why? Oh, I think you must have told in the last class only.
Yesterday I revealed the surprise.
Okay.
Yesterday, the suspense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So the recording of the class is available. I know you left a few minutes before the class ended.
Yeah, I'll look at it. Thanks.
Yeah. And we have, I think, is that Nandini after a long time? Nandini or Nandana? Nandana, maybe. Yeah. We have Aparna.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Welcome back after a long time.
Yeah.
We have Neetu, Aparna, Vishali, Srividya, Sarita, Sudha, Lata, and somebody with the name Motorola Razr. There's no name. Probably from India. Definitely from India.
Balu Prabhu, sorry.
Balu Prabhu. Okay. Okay, Hare Krishna.
He got renamed somehow. I don't know.
Okay. So earlier Ramesh Garu were there. Maybe he will join back. Okay. Good. I'm happy to see on a Friday evening. I'm happy to see 14 devotees attending. That shows how much you were attracted to Krishna Katha by hearing the introduction yesterday. So definitely that encourages me to continue this series for the next 30 days is what I'm planning, but it may continue for longer time also. We'll see how it goes. So, okay. Okay, so today what we're going to do is we're going to discuss the signs of Kṛṣṇa-līlā. Signs means not the spelling S-I-G-N sign, but the sign, the physics, science, maths, the signs. The signs of Kṛṣṇa-līlā are the dynamics of Kṛṣṇa-līlā. So let's understand what exactly Kṛṣṇa-līlā contains of. Okay, so we'll talk about this today, and we will introduce Krishna Janma shloka, and then if time permits we'll discuss about that shloka also today. Otherwise we'll continue that discussion on Monday. Okay, so yesterday we discussed Krishna's Tirobhava Leela, where Krishna decided to depart from this material world and wanted to go to his Swadhama. But before that, he wanted to make sure that the people who were going to be born in the future generations, in the future yugas, they will be given some wealth, they will be given some protection, or they will be given some means by which they can feel the presence of Krishna, and they can remember Krishna And by that constant remembrance of Krishna, they can go back to Krishna Loka, Goloka in spiritual world. So we have studied that beautiful shloka from 11th canto, 1st chapter, 6th and 7th shloka. The key word in that shloka is, what is that, Sarita? Sarita, are you there?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So what is the key word from that shloka from yesterday's class?
Sukirtana. Oka nimisha, Prabhuji.
Kirtim Sushlokam.
Sushlokam, yes, correct. Sushlokam.
Kirtim Sushlokam. That means Krishna thought, before departing, Krishna thought, okay, I have performed in the last 120 years or so, I have performed wonderful Leelas. Now, the people who are going to be born in the future time, they can simply, by discussing these Leelas, by by doing the Kirtanam of these Leelas, Kirtim Sushlokam, with the best shlokas, with the choicest poetry, by discussing my Leelas, by doing my Gungan, Hindi mein bolte hai na Gungan, by doing my Gungan, they will be able to remember me and they will come back to my abode in Goloka Vṛndāvana. So Kirtim Sushlokam. So even before departing also, Krishna glorified Krishna Katha. Krishna glorified the importance of Kṛṣṇa-līlā. Okay. So we'll discuss a beautiful phrase called Lila Kallola Varidhi. Lila means pastimes, Kallola waves, Varidhi ocean, the endless ocean of divine pastimes. So let's explore what exactly this is. So there is a beautiful shloka from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. There is a book called Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Nectar of Devotion, written by Rupa Goswami. One of the Shad Goswamis, Rupa Goswami, has written this wonderful Nectar of Devotion describing so many different aspects of Krishna. Krishna's beauty, Krishna's 64 qualities, how to perform bhakti, the Panchanga bhakti, so many different aspects. Vaishnava etiquette, all those things. सर्वाद्भुत चमत्कारा लीला कल्लोल वारिधि अतुल्य मधुर प्रेमा मंडित प्रिय मंडलः त्रिजगन्मनसाकर्षी मुरली कलकूजितः असमोनोर्ध्वरूप श्री विस्मापित चराचरः. Sri Krishna is an ocean whose waves are astonishing and wonderful pastimes, surrounded by devotees adorned with incomparable sweet love, whose enchanting flute song attracts the minds of all beings in the three worlds, and whose unsurpassed beauty fills both moving and non-moving beings with wonder. So if you look at the first line, that phrase Lila Kallola Varidhi is there. Sometimes you will see this shloka, instead of Lila Kallola Varidhi, you will see Krida Kallola Varidhi. So the meaning of both is same. There is a slight difference in the meaning of the word, actual literary meaning of the word, Lila versus Krida. But even if you replace Lila with Krida, it still means the same. Krida means sport. Okay, Krishna was playing like a game. Krishna was performing all these wonderful Leelas like a wonderful game. Lila Kallola Varidhi or Krida Kallola Varidhi. Both are same. So what exactly this is? Sarvadbhuta Chamatkara. Sarva Adbhuta Chamatkara. Adbhuta is wonderful. Chamatkara is astonishment. So Krishna performs great acts in Vṛndāvan, not only in Vṛndāvan, Dwaraka, Mathura, everywhere. Krishna, with his great acts, he gives joy, he gives wonder to the spectators, especially the Vrajavasis, Krishna's friends. When they were watching Krishna killing so many demons effortlessly, they were enjoying. It was like watching a wonderful Disney movie for them. They were never afraid. The Gopa friends, they were never afraid, because they always had faith on Krishna that Krishna will protect them. So they were just absorbed in the activity, in that wonderful activity. They were awestruck with wonder. As Krishna was killing each demon with a different strategy, they were watching with awe and reverence. Wonderful, wonderstruck. They were astonished how Krishna was doing all those activities. So especially when Aghasura is a great gigantic snake. When that snake kept his wide mouth open, waiting for Krishna, so that Aghasura can absorb Krishna. So looking at that gigantic the tongue, the mouth of Aghasura, the Gopa boys were wondering, is this a new slide? Is this a new play structure that somebody has kept here? Looking at the gigantic tongue, the red color, like a curve-shaped tongue, it looks like a slide. So maybe we can go onto the top of the slide and then slide down. And one Gopa boy says it's a wonderful cave. It looks like a wonderful cave where we can go and play hide and seek. So thinking that, they all went inside the mouth of Aghasura. And as they were walking inside, they felt the softness of the tongue and the sharpness of the teeth and all those things. And then they realized, oh, this may not be a slide, or it may not be a play structure. It may be a demon. It may be a demon. But then they were confident that Krishna will come and protect them. So they were again absorbed in that wonderful wonderful activity of how Krishna finally came, and by the time Krishna came, Aghasura actually killed all the boys. And when Krishna came, he killed Aghasura and revived the lives of all the boys. And then when they went back home, they were telling not only Aghasura Leela, but when Krishna killed all other demons, Putana, Bakasura, Shakatasura, Trinavarta, Dhenukasura, all these different demons, how Krishna killed. Every day evening, the Gopa boys would go home and then they would tell the parents. Just like how they watched a nice, wonderful movie or a Disney, Wonderland. They would narrate all these stories to their parents. So Krishna Katha happens every day in the evening in their homes. Krishna Katha used to happen. So wonderful activities. Krishna's pastimes are not merely enjoyable, they are astonishing. Every act reveals a new unexpected dimension of God's personality. When Krishna lifted Govardhana Parvata, that was the pinnacle of this wonder. That was the pinnacle of this wonder. When Krishna lifted Govardhana Parvata with his pinky finger, Krishna was looking at the Gopa boys, and then with his eyebrows, he was moving his eyebrows left and right, and with his eyebrows and eyes, he was communicating with the Gopa boys, saying that how do you like my feat of lifting this Govardhana Parvata? And the Gopa boys would respond with some expression. and then after long conversation, because the Govardhana Parvata was lifted for 7 days, right? So after doing some little feats and after long conversation for 7 days, Krishna finally, he wanted to give joy. He wanted to give an experience of the most wonderful thing to all these Gopa boys. One time Krishna was, as Krishna was lifting the Govardhana Parvata, right? As soon as Radharani came, Krishna started shivering. Okay? Because out of ecstasy, out of happiness of seeing Krishna, seeing Radharani, Krishna started shivering. And then as he was shivering, his pinky was also shivering, and Govardhana Parvata also was shivering. And then the Gopa boys, as they were experiencing this wonder, even though they were experiencing the wonder of how Krishna was lifting Govardhana Parvata just with a pinky finger, but in one corner, they were worried, they were afraid that, oh, when will this mountain collapse? When will this mountain fall down? Because they don't consider Krishna as God. They consider him just like one among them. So one Gopa boy says, okay, now I think this is the time when the mountain will fall down actually. We know Krishna's ability, we know his strength. He cannot actually lift it for a long time like that. So any time it may fall. And then as soon as Krishna looks at Radharani, and then there is a shivering, the Govardhana Parvata was moving, and then the Gopa boy says, yeah, now look at that. Yashodamma, now look at that. Nanda Baba, look at that. Now the Parvat is definitely going to fall. So, and then Krishna makes it stable again. And then finally, Krishna ends that Leela asking all the Gopa boys, so how do you like all my feats so far? And all the Gopa boys, they clap and they say, wow, wonderful, Krishna. We never imagined you will do something like this. And then Krishna said, wait a minute. Whatever you have seen so far is nothing. If you thought this is so wonderful, I'll show you the climax now. And then Krishna, with the same pinky finger, he just threw Govardhana Parvat in the mountain. He flipped it, and then he stood it again on the pinky. He flipped the Parvat upside down. He flipped the Parvat upside down, and then he held it again. Looking at that, all the Gopa boys, wow, look at that. So this is wonder. Sarvadbhuta chamatkari. Sarvadbhuta chamatkari. Sarvadbhuta chamatkari Lila Kallola Varidhi. So the Govardhan Parvat is the pinnacle of this Adbhuta Rasa, the wonder. That is the first word in that shloka. Sarvadbhuta chamatkara Lila Kallola Varidhi. Chamatkara, Ascharyam, when Yashodamma, when she saw during Mridubhakshan Leela, when Yashodamma saw all the universes in Krishna's mouth, Yashodamma was surprised, ecstatic surprise. So Leela and Krida, they can be replaced interchangeably. Next, Kallola, the waves. As we discussed yesterday, right? Krishna Katha, Vishnu is Anantam, Vishnu Katha is Anantam. Krishna is Anantam, Krishna Katha is Anantam. Krishna Katha is like a sagara. It's an endless ocean. When you stand in front of the ocean, on the banks of the ocean, you will see a huge ocean that has no beginning and no end. You can't see the beginning and end of it. And as you are standing, especially if you are from Chennai or Vizag, you will see beautiful beaches there, especially Vizag. Vizag beach is more beautiful than Chennai or any other beach. I have seen some beaches in US, but still, the beach in Vizag is very beautiful. So if you're standing on those big rocks on the banks of the ocean, and as you are watching, you'll see waves one after another, constant waves. One big wave comes, and as it subsides, another wave comes up. So that is Kallola, waves, rolling waves. Just like a conveyor belt. You see a conveyor belt, it comes from bottom to the top, and then it goes to the bottom and then comes up. Like in a round robin fashion, in a circular fashion, conveyor belt. So like that, the waves continuously come one after the other, never ending. Similarly, the Kṛṣṇa-līlās are Anantam. So sometimes we may plan to make a list of the different Leelas Krishna performed. But that is not the complete list. Even if you write down all the Leelas that are described in Bhagavatam, that is not a complete list. Because we cannot comprehend, we cannot digest more than what is given in Bhagavatam. That's why the list and details of other Leelas are not given. But the Leelas are Anantam. Krishna keeps on performing so many Leelas, one after the other. There is never a break. There is no static time. There is no idle time. There is no recess. There is no recess in Kṛṣṇa-līlā. It's a dynamic, continuous, like a pravaha, Lila pravaha. Okay, Lila Kallola Varidhi. Varidhi means ocean, unlimited ocean. And if we look at the adjectives of ocean, how do you describe an ocean? An ocean is natural. It occurs naturally, right? Nobody pours water there to make an ocean. It's a natural phenomena. And endless, there's no beginning and no end. Ever moving, constantly flowing. The water is flowing from one place to another, and there are constant waves. Ever fresh, immeasurable. The depth and the breadth of ocean is immeasurable. Similarly, Krishna Katha is also compared to ocean with all these adjectives. Krishna Katha is natural. Kṛṣṇa-līlā is natural, arises effortlessly from his blissful nature, no planning, calculating or struggling. Krishna doesn't even take time to perform the Leelas. Govardhan Parvat, did Krishna take any time to actually lift the Govardhan Parvata? No. Effortlessly, he just lifted Govardhan Parvata. Just like how you lift a chair. Krishna lifted Govardhan Parvata effortlessly, naturally. Endless. The Leelas, Kṛṣṇa-līlā is Anantam. Pastimes have no limit. The spiritual world eternally manifests new Leelas. And these are all Nitya Leelas. As we are speaking about these Leelas now, the Govardhan Leela, that same Govardhan Leela is right now happening in some planet, in some universe. And even in this material world, these are cyclic. The Leelas are cyclic. There are some Leelas in Satya Yuga, some Leelas in Treta Yuga, some Leelas in Dwapar Yuga, some Leelas in Kali Yuga, and then the cycle repeats. So endless, ever moving. The ocean never been still. One pastime naturally leads to another. It's a continuous flow. It's a continuous flow. There's no gap in between. Endless means there is no end to the Leelas of Krishna, and ever moving means there is no gap in between. There's no intermission. You can't go out and buy a popcorn. Ever moving, constant. Even if you blink your eyes for a second, you will miss so much. Ever fresh, the same story. No matter how many times you hear, it is still fresh. Vayam tu na vitrupnya uttama shloka vikrame. Every hearing reveals something new. The same Damodar Leela, every time you hear, there is a new dimension to it. There is a new revelation. There is a new understanding, new experience, new relishment. You will learn something new. Immeasurable, aprameya. Bhagavan has a name, aprameya. Vishnu Sahasranama Stotra, shloka number 6. Aprameyo Hrishikesha Padmanabho Mara Prabhu Vishwakarma Manustvashta Stavishto Stavira Dhruvaha. Immeasurable, cannot be exhausted by scholarship. Liberated souls continuously relish them. We cannot try to find out the end of Kṛṣṇa-līlā, or we cannot try to find the end of Krishna's gunas. We cannot try to find the end of Krishna's beauty. We cannot try to find how deep is Krishna's vatsalyata. We cannot try to find how big is Krishna's heart. They are immeasurable. So the Leelas, the Krishna Katha is also immeasurable. So there's a continuous flow of these Leelas, starting from Krishna Janma Leela to Putana, Shakatasura, Trinavarta, Damodara Leela, and Makanchor Leela, Vatsasura Leela, Bakasura. Vatsasura means a demon in the form of Vatsa, calf. Bakasura, crane, demon in the form of a crane, Konga. Shakatasura is a demon in the form of a cart. Trinavarta, demon in the form of whirlpool. Putana is a lady. Damodara, we know that Leela. Makanchor Leela, Brahma Vimohana Leela, Agasura Leela, Govardhan Leela, and all these Leelas culminating in the final Rasa Leela. Now Krishna performs many wonderful Leelas in different places, Mathura, Dwaraka, Kurukshetra. But the Leelas that Krishna performs in Vṛndāvan are very special. The Leelas performed by Krishna are of two categories. Some Leelas are displaying his Aishwarya, some Leelas are displaying his Madhurya. So in Vṛndāvan, Krishna sets aside that he is God, because this is a Nararupa Leela. Kṛṣṇa-līlā is Nararupa Leela. For the majority of the time, Krishna does not remember that he is God. But sometimes when he has to perform Herculean tasks, then he remembers that he is God. But for the purpose of intimacy, for the purpose of madhurya, Krishna sets aside his Aishwarya Bhava and he mingles with the residents of Vṛndāvan to perform intimate Leelas. So that pure loving intimacy, madhurya, can flourish freely among his devotees. Krishna makes himself easily available, accessible, approachable, so that they can relish the intimacy. So Vṛndāvan is a place, this Vrajabhumi is a place where God forgets he is God. And he behaves like an ordinary child. Bala Gopal needs bedtime stories every night. And he performs many mischievous activities, stealing butter from different houses, releasing the calves from the ropes, so that the calf is running away, and then Krishna enters into the house. When the house owner runs behind the calf to catch it, Krishna goes into the house and steals the butter. So many different Makanchor Leelas. And many times, every time Krishna performs some Herculean task, some superhuman activity, his friends always get a doubt that maybe he is not an ordinary boy like us. Maybe he is God. Maybe he is demigod, or maybe he is Narayana, Sakshat Narayana himself. But their intimacy with Krishna, their sakyata with Krishna, their friendship with Krishna makes them forget the fact that he is God. So they refuse to believe Krishna is divine. And in that land of Vṛndāvan, to facilitate this intimate pastimes, different devotees, different residents of Vṛndāvan, they adore Krishna in different rasas. Vatsalya rasa, Sakya rasa, Madhurya rasa. We will discuss about these rasas, in little later. Now there are different avatars of Bhagavan. Matsya Kurma Varaha Vamana Narasimha Parashurama Balarama Rama Krishna Buddha Kalki and so on. So different avatars. Bhagavatam explains 26 different avatars of Krishna. But Krishna Avatara is the Paripurna Avatara. Why? Because all the 64 qualities, 64 prominent qualities of Bhagavan, they are fully present in Krishna Avatara. The qualities of Bhagavan are Anantam actually, but for us to comprehend, for us to understand, Acharyas have given a list of 64 important qualities. And out of these 64 qualities, Jivas like all of us, the human beings, we possess 50 qualities. We possess these qualities, but in a minute quantity. For example, compassion. Even we also have compassion, but in a minute quantity. Krishna's compassion is infinite, Anantam, whereas our compassion is limited, Anu. And Lord Shiva has 55 qualities. Narayana has 60 qualities. Even Ramachandra also has 60 qualities. But Krishna Avatara is the only special avatara where all the 64 qualities are present in full. And when Krishna performs the Leelas in Vṛndāvan, exhibiting all these 64 qualities, that is Sarvadbhuta Chamatkari Lila Kallola Varidhi. That is like endless waves constantly moving in the ocean. Evam gunas chaturvedas chatushashtir udahritaha. The 64 qualities are described, divided into 4 categories. Rupa Goswami describes what are the 4 qualities that are not there in Narayana or Ramachandra, but they are there only in Krishna Avatara. What is the speciality of Krishna Avatara, or what are those 4 qualities that make Krishna Avatara so special? Lila Premna Priyadhikyam Madhuryam Venu Rupayo Ityasadharanam Proktam Govindasya Chatushtayam. The unique pastimes, the extraordinary love of his dearmost devotees, the sweetness of his flute, the unparalleled beauty of his form, these 4 are declared to be the extraordinary excellences of Govinda. So what are the 4? Lila, Prema, Rupa, Venu. Venu is very easy to understand, right? Only Krishna Avatara we will see Venu. That is the very identity of Krishna, Venu. Venum kvanantamaravinda dalayataaksham barhavatam samasidhambuda sundarangam kandarpakoti kamaniya vishesha shobham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Brahma, in his Brahma Samhita prayers, he glorifies Krishna's beauty, especially Krishna's Venuganam. Venum Kvanantam Aravinda Dalayataaksham Barhavatam Samasitham Buddha Sundarangam Kandarpakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So Krishna's Venu is the most special. That's why he's known as what?
Venu Gopāla.
Venu Gopāla. Venu Gopāla Krishna ki jai.
Right.
Venu Gopāla Swami. South Indians, they relish this name very much. Venu Gopāla Swami.
Karatale Venu. Karatale Venu.
Karatale Venu. Yeah, in the Kasturi Tilakam, there also. Now Rupa, Krishna's beauty, as we saw in the very first shloka, right? Trijagan Manasa Karshi. Trijagan Manasa Karshi. With his beauty, Krishna attracts everyone in the 3 planetary systems. Even in the spiritual world, Narayana, Vishnu is attracted to Krishna's beauty. What to speak of Krishna? What to speak of Vishnu? Krishna himself gets attracted to his own beauty. Krishna himself gets attracted to his own beauty. There were some incidents in Vṛndāvan where Krishna was looking at his reflection in the mirror on the floor, and he was wonderstruck. Oh, who is this boy? So beautiful. And during Chorashtakam or sometime we discussed Makhan Chor Leela, right? From Krishna Karnamrita, where Krishna was looking at himself in the mirror on a pillar, on a mani stamba. He was looking at his reflection, and he was actually thinking it's a real boy, it's a real person. That means that much beauty Krishna has. రూప
ప్రభుజీ అది కృష్ణ నుంచే వచ్చింది అయితే మనకు కూడా.
ఏంటది ఆ టెండెన్సీ అంటే అందాన్ని చూసి అట్రాక్ట్ అవ్వడం అనేదా?
ప్రభుజీ అద్దంలో మనల్ని మనం చూసుకొని మురిసిపోతాం కదా.
కరెక్ట్. ఎస్, బాగా చెప్పారు. వెరీ గుడ్. ఎస్, we got that tendency. Everybody likes to look at themselves in the mirror. They like to decorate themselves and then they feel happy, right? So we got the tendency from Krishna. So Rupa Madhuri, sweetness of divine beauty. Prema, sweetness of devotees' love. In Vṛndāvan, nobody loved Krishna like the devotees in Vṛndāvan loved Krishna. Not even in Rama Avatara, not even in Narsimha Avatara, not even in any other Avatara. But the way devotees loved Krishna in Vṛndāvan, unparalleled, especially gopis. They sacrificed everything and ran to Krishna. Leela, sweetness of pastimes. Especially Krishna's Balya Leela are the most cherishable. We don't hear Balya Leela in any other avatara. Matsya Avatara, is there any Balya Leela? Kurma Avatara, is there any Balya Leela? These are all short length stories. The avatars itself are short length avatars. There are two types of avatars for Krishna, Prabhava and Vibhava. Prabhava avatars are those avatars where all the 64 qualities of Krishna are present. And Vibhava avatara are those qualities, are those avatars where only some qualities, either 60, mostly 60 qualities are present. And they are short-lived characters. Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Vamana, short-lived characters, short-lived avatars. But Krishna Avatara, especially Balya Leela, even in Rama Avatara, we don't know the Balya Leela. Narsimha Avatara, no Balya Leela. But only Krishna Avatara has Balya Leela, and that is the most relishable for everybody. That's why Leela Shuka, Bilomangal Thakur spent about 400 shlokas describing Krishna's Balya Leela in Vṛndāvan. So all these four things, these four are like weapons. Krishna attracts everybody with these four weapons. These are asadharanam, extraordinary weapons. These are like brahmastras. Leela premna priyadhikyam madhuryam Venu rupayo ityasadharanam proktam govindasya chatushtayam. Leela madhuryam, nothing like Govardhana hill, nothing like Govardhanodhara Leela. Prema, nothing like the prema of gopis, nothing like the devotion of gopis, unparalleled. Even Krishna could not reciprocate to the gopis for the amount of love the gopis exhibited for Krishna. Krishna could not reciprocate. Krishna failed. Venu, everybody is attracted to Venu. The land of Vrajabhumi is attracted. The people, the human beings, gopis, gopa boys are attracted. The cows and calves, deers. Especially for the deer, the Venuganam is, the flute is very magical. Even till today actually, if somebody wants to catch a deer, either to get deer skin or whatever, right? They play flute to catch the deer actually. The deer is so attracted to flute. The birds, the creepers, the rivers, the mountains, the rocks, the peacocks, parrots, everybody, everything is chara, achara, vastu, everything is attracted to Krishna's Venugana. Rupa Madhurya. What to speak of Rupa Madhurya? There are it's an ocean. Each of these in itself is an ocean. To speak about Venu, it's an ocean. To speak about Rupa Madhuri, it's an ocean. Saundarye kamakoti sakala janahladane chandrakoti. Saundarye kamakoti. Krishna's beauty is equal to 1 crore cupids. One beauty of the 1 crore cupids, Manmadas combined. Manmada, Cupid, is very beautiful, the most beautiful in the material world. So such Cupid, such Manmada, 1 crore cupids combined. Just imagine that much beauty. Saundarye kamakoti sakala janahladane chandrakoti. Sakala jana ahladane chandrakoti. Krishna's beauty gives joy, ahlada. It gives some soothing effect to the people, just like a million or a billion moons combined together. One moon itself gives so much of soothing light. When you sit or sleep under the moonlight, you feel very peaceful. Your mind feels very calm. Ahladam. And imagine 1 crore. I mean, that number is given as 1 crore, but it is even more than that. Just for us to understand, in the shloka, 1 crore is given, koti is given, but it is more than that. We cannot even imagine how much it is. So 1 such crore moons combined together, if they are in one place, imagine how much moonlight and how much calmness, how much happy we feel. Sakala jana hladane chandrakoti. So like that, there are 7 crores, 7 kotis described in that shloka. Maybe some other time we can discuss. If we keep on discussing the side topics like this, then we will never be able to complete the actual topic. So let's stay focused on the main topic. So we are discussing about the greatness and vastness of Kṛṣṇa-līlā. Itya sadharanam proktam govindasya chatushtayam. All these 4 weapons, or these 4 qualities, they are extraordinary, they are special in Krishna Avatara. Leela, Prema, Venu and Rupa. By deeply understanding these 4 extraordinary excellences, his enchanting pastimes, the unparalleled love of his devotees, the call of his flute, and his supreme beauty, one grasps the most intimate and supreme aspects of the absolute truth. Okay? Now, continuing the same topic, Lila Kallola Varidhi, right? That is where we started. All the slides that you are going to see now, they are all centered around this one phrase, Lila Kallola Varidhi. What is the vastness and greatness and the sweetness of Kṛṣṇa-līlā? Because this is our series, right? So before we jump into the ocean, we need to understand how deep it is. Before you jump into the swimming pool, you need to know how deep it is, how vast it is. Will I be able to come out or not? By the way, that's a caution to everybody. Once you start attending these classes, you cannot you cannot escape from it. It will become an addiction. So if you are ready for that, only attend these classes. So Lila Madhuri, Prema Madhuri, Venu Madhuri, Rupa Madhuri. Krishna captivates everybody. These are the 4 weapons. Krishna captivates everybody. Chatur Madhuriya, the 4 unique sweetnesses. Actually, let's repeat this shloka, everybody. Sarvadbhuta chamatkara Lila Kallola Varidhi
सर्वाद्भुत चमत्कारा लीला कल्लोल वारिधि
Atulya Madhura Prema Mandita Priya Mandalaha
अतुल्यं मधुर प्रेम मंडित प्रिय मंडलः
Trijaganmanasakarshi Murali Kalakujitaha
त्रिगजन्मनसाकर्षि मुरली कलकूजितः
Asamanordvarupa Shri Vismapita Characharaha
असमानोद्वरूप श्री विस्मापित चराचरः
Asamana Urdhva Rupa Shri. Asamana, there is nobody equal. Urdhva, there is nobody above. Rupa Shri. So in the beauty, in the subject matter of beauty, there is nobody equal to him and there is nobody above him. Not even Narayana, not even Ramachandra, nobody else. Vismapita Characharam. With his beauty, he mesmerizes Chara and Achara, the moving and non-moving objects. In fact, the moving becomes frozen and becomes non-moving, and the non-moving melts and becomes moving. The flowing river, which is moving, the flowing Yamuna river, looking at Krishna's beauty, with wonder, gets frozen and stops flowing. And the mountain, which is Achara, looking at Krishna's beauty, it melts. The mountain melts and becomes Chara. The Achara becomes Chara and Chara becomes Achara. Ramesh Garu, can we wear any safety jacket? Sudha Mataji, Munigite, Panchidega Prabhuji, yes, correct. That is our next topic actually. So far we are only understanding the vastness and greatness of the ocean. Now actually I am going to take you all into the ocean.
మునిగిపోతాము ప్రభుజీ
మునగాలి
మునిగిపోవాలి ప్రభుజీ
మునగాలి అదే టాపిక్ ఇప్పుడు ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ దట్ ఈస్ ద టాపిక్ నౌ
ప్రభు ఇంట్లో ఎవరికైనా చెప్పొచ్చేయమంటారా
మీ ఆస్తులు అన్ని ఇచ్చేసి రండి
అదే మీరు చెప్తే గనక ఇలా మేము వెళ్తున్నాము కసం కదా సారు మమ్మల్ని సముద్రంలోకి తీసుకెళ్తున్నారు చెప్పొచ్చేస్తాం
మీ ప్రాపర్టీ డాక్యుమెంట్లు అన్ని సైన్ చేసి వచ్చేయండి
చెప్పలేము ప్రభుజీ చెప్పలేము మనము మునిగిపోతాం సడన్ గా అంతే
So since we are talking about the topic of drowning in the ocean, right? That is the actual slide where we are at now. Immersing the mind in the immeasurable oceans of divine qualities. Absorbing ourselves, drowning ourselves in the ocean of Kṛṣṇa-līlā, Lila Kallola Varidhi. Jumping into the ocean of Lila Kallola Varidhi. Swimming in the ocean of Lila Kallola Varidhi. So Ramanujacharya, while giving his commentary on the Bhagavad Gita verse 9.34, Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mam evaishvasi satyam te pratijani priyosime. where Krishna asked to fix our mind on the lotus feet of Krishna. So, to answer, in his commentary, Ramanujacharya, he provides an extraordinary, beautiful meditation. He doesn't simply say, think about God. So he explains it in a more beautiful way. Let us see what is that. Apara karunya saushilya saundharya madhurya gambirya audharya vatsalya jaladau analochita visheshashesha lokasharanye sarvaswamini tailadara vada vichedena nimishtamana bhava. Nivishtamana bhava. Immerse your mind continuously like an uninterrupted stream of oil in the immeasurable ocean of the Lord's compassion, gracious accessibility, beauty, sweetness, profundity, generosity, and parental affection. He is the shelter of all beings, the Lord and the Master of everything. So let's repeat this shloka. Apara karunya saushilya saundarya madhurya
ಅಪಾರ ಕಾರುಣ್ಯ ಸೌಶೀಲ್ಯ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ ಮಾಧುರ್ಯ
gambirya audarya vatsalya jaladau
ಗಾಂಭೀರ್ಯ ಔದಾರ್ಯ ವಾತ್ಸಲ್ಯ ಜಲದೌ
analochita visheshashesha loka
ಅನಾಲೋಚಿತ ವಿಶೇಷಾಶೇಷ ಲೋಕ
sharanye sarvaswamini
ಶರಣ್ಯೇ ಸರ್ವ ಸ್ವಾಮಿನಿ
tailadara vada vichedena
ತೈಲಧಾರವದ ವಿಚ್ಛೇದೇನ
nivishtamana bhava.
ನಿವಿಷ್ಟ ಮನಾಭವ.
So what exactly Ramanujacharya is saying here? Okay, so it is 10:15 here. Now let us see how much more we have. Okay, probably will not be able to complete. Oh no, we have so much. I thought maybe in the next 5 minutes I will complete this, but it looks like we will not.
It is immeasurable.
It is immeasurable. Yes, very good.
Complete.
So maybe we'll take a pause here and then we'll continue from this topic on Monday. Basically, in this particular topic here, Ramanujacharya, in his commentary, what he is saying is we have to jump into the 7 oceans of Krishna. Saundarya, Saushilya, Karunya, Madhurya, Gambirya, Audarya, Vatsalya. 7 oceans. And that is what we are going to do in the next 1 month. So be ready. Weekend, you can Saturday, Sunday, you can go and buy some life jackets. You can buy all the safety kit, whatever you want to. And then be ready for jumping into the ocean.
ప్రభుజీ హరే కృష్ణ.
Hare Krishna.
సర్వ బాధ మనసు కల్లోలం నుంచి లీలా కల్లోలంలో ముంచిండ్రు ప్రభుజీ.
Good, Bhajapar. శోకార్ణవం నుంచి శ్లోకార్ణవంకి వస్తున్నాం మనం.
ఎస్ ప్రభుజీ.
శ్లోకార్ణవం నుంచి ఉత్తమ శ్లోకార్ణవం. ఉత్తమ శ్లోక అనేది ఆ భగవంతుడికి ఒక పేరు, కృష్ణుడికి ఒక పేరు ఉత్తమ శ్లోక. ఉత్తమ శ్లోకార్ణవం, దిస్ ఓషియన్ ఆఫ్ కృష్ణ, ఓషియన్ ఆఫ్ ఉత్తమ శ్లోక. సో ఇంకా మనం యాక్చువల్గా లీలా ఇంకా రాలేదు అక్కడికి. మనం జన్మలీల ఇవాళ స్టార్ట్ చేద్దాం అనుకున్నాను, కానీ మరి అట్లీస్ట్ శ్లోకం అని చెప్తాను నేను, ఎందుకంటే ఒక రీజన్ ఉంది. శ్లోకం చూపించి ఆ శ్లోకం ఏంటో చెప్తాను, దానికి రీజన్ ఏంటో కూడా చెప్తాను నేను. చూడండి, ఇవన్నీ వస్తాయి మనకి ఇప్పుడు మండే రోజు. యాక్చువల్గా లీలా స్టార్ట్ అవ్వకముందే ఇంకా ఇవన్నీ మనకి ఇప్పుడు. ఇదే ఒక పెద్ద బుక్ లా ఉంది అసలు.
ఇదే సరిపోతుంది మన ప్రభుజీ, ఒక
ఇదే
మనిషికి.
సరే, ఇదే చాలా మనకి. తమ శ్రీకృష్ణ జన్మ లీల, Canto 10, Chapter 3, Shlokas 9 and 10. 10.3.9 and 10. Tamadbhutam balakamambujekshणं chaturbhujam shankagadadyudayudam श्रीवत्सलक्ष्मं गलशोभिकौस्तुभं पीताम्बरं सान्द्रपयोदसौभगम् महार्हवैडूर्यकिरीटकुण्टलं त्विषा परिष्यक्तसहस्रकुन्तलम् उद्धामकाञ्चङ्गणकङ्कणादिभिर्विरोचमानं वसुदेव ऐक्षता. This is the description of Krishna's birth, how Krishna was born in the prison house of Mathura, prison house of Kamsa. Vasudeva then saw that wonderful child with lotus-like eyes, possessing 4 arms, holding weapons like the conch and mace, bearing the mark of Srivatsa with the Kaustuba gem glowing on his neck, dressed in yellow silk, possessing the beauty of a dense rain cloud. His thousands of scattered locks of hair, illuminated by the brilliance of an invaluable Vaidurya gem crown and earrings, and shining brilliantly with a glowing belt, armlets and bracelets. Okay, I'll tell the reason why I wanted to discuss Krishna Janma Leela today. I planned that way, but even though before we came there today, I just wanted to recite the shloka. There are 2 reasons, but before that, our dear Vibha, Akshara, everyone is here at our home. So I'll ask them to sing this beautiful shloka. Just give me 1 second. I'll ask them to recite this. Hey, Vibha, Akshara, I need you to sing something. 1 minute, only 1 minute.
What are you singing?
Tamadbhutam balakam. Okay, come.
Lyrics.
Ikkade undi. Yeah. Come.
The audio is turned on. Can you
That's okay. Okay. Everybody, we have the beautiful singers, Vibha and Akshara. They're going to sing Krishna Janma Leela Shloka. ఇక్కడ కూర్చోండి, కృష్ణుడు ముందు. ఓకే, నీకు వచ్చా శ్లోక అక్షర? ఓకే, విభా కూర్చో.
ఒక్కొక్క లైన్ పాడతాం.
మోహనంలో పాడాలి. ఓకే,
మోహనంలోనా? రాగం రిక్వైర్మెంట్ కూడా ఉంది
మరి.
ఓకే, ఐ నీడ్ లిరిక్స్.
yes.
Sorry for our appearance. We're dance practicing.
So you're perfect on time here. Okay, wait.
ప్రభుజీ సంక్షేప రామాయణం చేస్తుంది ఈ మాతాజీనే కదా?
ఈ అమ్మాయి మాతాజీ కాదు,
మాతాజీ. కొంచెం ఇంగ్లీష్ లో కావాలి.
ఇంగ్లీష్ లో కావాలా?
yes please.
ఓకే.
మీకు రాగం రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ అంటే మాకు టెక్స్ట్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి.
చాలా బాగుందండి సంక్షేప రామాయణం, నేను చూసాను, ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తున్నాను.
ఓకే, तमद्भुतं बालकम् अम्बुजेक्षणं चतुर्भुजं शङ्खगदायुधायुधं श्रीवत्सलक्ष्मं गलशोभिकौस्तुभं पीताम्बरं सान्द्रपयोधसौभगं महार्हवैडूर्यकिरीटकुण्डल त्विष परिस्वक्तसहस्रकुण्डलम् उद्दामकाञ्च्याङ्गद कङ्कणादिभिर्विरोचमानं वसुदेवैक्षत.
3 times.
Oh. तमद्भुतं बालकमम्बुजेक्षणं चतुर्भुजं शङ्खगदायुधायुधं श्रीवत्सलक्ष्मं गलशोभिकौस्तुभं पीताम्बरं सान्द्रपयोधसौभगं महार्हवैडूर्यकिरीटकुण्डलत्विष परिस्वक्तसहस्रकुण्डलम् उद्दामकाञ्च्याङ्गदकङ्कणादिभिर्विरोचमानं वसुदेवैक्षत. तमद्भुतं बालकमम्बुजेक्षणं चतुर्भुजं शङ्खगदायुधायुधं श्रीवत्सलक्ष्मं गलशोभिकौस्तुभं पीताम्बरं सान्द्रपयोधसौभगं महार्हवैडूर्यकिरीटकुण्डलत्विष परिस्वक्तसहस्रकुण्डलम् उद्दामकाञ्च्याङ्गदकङ्कणादिभिर्विरोचमानं वसुदेवमैक्षत.
Very good.
Okay.
Thank you, Vibha.
Hare Krishna, Jai Sriman Narayana.
Hare Krishna. Okay, you can look at everybody here. They are practicing some dance.
మరి ఆనందమేళ ప్రభుజీ
Anandamela dance, yes.
అది కూడా చూస్తాం ప్రభుజీ, మేము ఏదైనా చూస్తాం.
రేపు
షూర్ డెఫినెట్లీ విల్ కమ్.
Bye. Okay, good. So hope you all released the Mohana singing by Vibha.
Awesome, Prabhuji. Very nice. Yeah, very nice, Prabhuji. Very nice.
Yeah, kids are wonderful actually.
Yes.
So today in the temple, Krishna wore the dress that they bought for Janmāṣṭamī last year. So the deity dresses in the temple today, it is the Janmāṣṭamī dress. They put only last year, and now after last year Janmāṣṭamī, today only they put it. So it is like we are discussing about Krishna's Janma Leela, and then Krishna is wearing Janmāṣṭamī dress.
Can we call all these also as Leela, or only when Krishna did, those are the Leelas?
Huh?
సో కృష్ణ ఉన్నప్పుడు చేసినవే లీలా అంటారా? ఇప్పుడు ఇలా అనుకోకుండా కృష్ణ అలా వేసుకోవడం కూడా ఒక లీలా అనొచ్చా ప్రభు?
దాని కూడా ఒక లీలా అనుకోవచ్చు. కృష్ణ లీలాస్ ఆర్ ఇన్ఫినిట్.
యా, సో అలా అయితే there is no, I mean, number to decide how many leelas.
Yeah, infinite, constant. That's why Lila Kallola Varidhi. The leelas are as many droplets in the ocean, that many. Can we count the droplets in the ocean? No. So Krishna Leelas are also infinite like that. So yeah, every beautiful experience that you experience in your life, it is nothing but Krishna Lila only. It is Krishna Lila. So,
and it is very apt to compare with this ocean.
Yeah. Yeah, because there is no, even the ocean itself is not a complete comparison, but for us in the material world, there is nothing other than ocean to compare with.
Yeah. That's why we are compromising at least to compare with the ocean.
Yeah.
Because there is no other example to compare.
Yeah, there's nothing other, there's no other better example.
ప్రభు టెంపుల్లో క్రౌన్ డెకరేషన్ చూపిస్తా అన్నారు.
క్రౌన్ డెకరేషన్ పిక్చర్సా? ఓకే, నేను ఇప్పుడే చూపిస్తానండి.
నిన్న చెప్పారు కదా,
నేను చూపిస్తానండి. So
Prabhuji, sorry.
So look at this.
This is the picture.
Neetu, you were there yesterday, right? You saw.
No, Prabhuji, I was there day before yesterday.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
So this is from yesterday. If you look at Seattle Facebook page, right? August 6th, that is yesterday. August 6th, darshan pictures. It's all full of, I mean, they posted on August 6th. Yesterday. Yeah. All full of crowns. You see the backdrop? It's full of crowns.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Behind Rama, Sita, Lakshmana.
Yeah, yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
So, Prabhuji, who select the dress, like they will, the priest, whoever is doing the prayer, they will select it, or how they think
the
that
pujaris. The pujaris, whoever dressing, every day different pujaris, they will do the dressing.
Okay, because I heard some leelas of Lord Krishna that in some temples, I don't know, in India or somewhere, they dress the god and then they say, oh, the god doesn't like it, then they change the dress, then they do so many things. But I don't know which temple, I don't remember. But in one of the kathas, I heard that.
That Leela I did not hear, but in Juhu temple, the Leela is the same dress which used to fit the deities. It doesn't fit anymore.
Oh, so only one time then?
No. Some dresses, sometimes they don't fit.
Oh.
Yeah,
so
because they feed opulent bhoga to Krishna.
Yeah.
Krishna becomes, little fat, and the
really?
dresses don't fit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a Leela.
Yeah.
Now, when you look at the deity, you can't see Krishna becoming fat like that, right?
Yeah.
But it's a Leela where the dress doesn't fit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Because Juhu temple, there's so much of wealth. All the celebrities, Amitabh Bachchan, everybody, they come to the temple.
Oh.
And they donate a lot of money there. So they have so much money, they prepare opulent bhoga and offer nicely to Krishna. So there were some incidents where the same dress, sometimes it doesn't fit.
Juhu ISKCON,
ISKCON
yeah,
Juhu. Yeah, ISKCON Juhu. So these are all the crowns of Kulashekara Alvar. So just the day after we completed Mukundamala Stotra, this is the backdrop in the temple. Okay, so I think we'll pause here today. Mangalam Kosalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam. Shri Kṛṣṇa-līlā ki jai, Shri Kṛṣṇa-līlamrutham ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, see you all on Monday.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.